Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me today. My name is Joey Steele. I'm here to present an award. An award for who? Just a moment. Let's start. It would often seem that society today will brush the most influential and considerate of individuals under rugs. If I were to say the name Charles Loring Brace, who can say that they know who this man is? Now, personally, I never knew who he was. And it wasn't until recent that I actually learned, and I grew to have phenomenal, phenomenal inspiration from him. Now, Charles Loring Brace, he started what is otherwise known today as the foster care system. Why is this important? Well, not many people know that 500,000 young children under the age of 18 are a part of the foster care system today in America alone. Across the world, there are orphans, there are youth who do not have families. And he started what was called then, in 1852, the Children Aid Society, and what is today a massive organization dedicated to helping children. Personally, I'm still in foster care. I was in foster care since I was 2. I'm 20, and I'm in what's called extended foster care. That's not quite important, but it has had an indelible impact on my life. So today I'm going to be awarding him the Altruism Award. It's a personal award. I don't have a physical trophy or a necklace or none of that. It's more of a consideration, like a thank you. So thank you, Charles Loring Brace. Altruism, as I have called the award, is when someone does something selflessly. They don't do it for themselves, they do it for the greater good, and that's what's beautiful about what he's done. So first, I'll give you a brief history into Charles. I'll give you a little insight into his life and why he deserves the award. Well, he grew up Calvinist in Litchfield, Connecticut. He felt led to go to New York at the age of 26 in 1852 because of the children there. He was an ordained minister. He graduated from Yale. He's a smart guy. But although he was an ordained minister, he never felt led to be a preacher. And also, in his, I guess you could call it, rise to fame, while he was in New York observing the children in the streets and, having a heart for what was going on, he was publishing articles every week called Walks Among New York's Poor. And within those articles, he described what he saw there and how his heart, that was hard. It hurt. It hurt for the kids there, and he just couldn't stand it any longer. So what did he do? He started the Children Aid Society. To do something like this, you have to have such great compassion for kids. You don't just one day wake up and say, "Hey, I'm going to start an organization to help kids." No, you don't do that. He woke up and every day he saw these kids and he wanted to help them. He wanted to love them, and he did. You got to have such great compassion to work with kids. It's a one-way street. It's black and white. You love them or you don't. It's just how it works. I would have loved to have met the man. I would have loved to shake his hand and say, "Thank you. Thank you very much for what you've done." Because without his effort, without foster care, I would not be here today. I would not be speaking here. I would be somewhere else. I know where I would be. And I'm so happy that I'm not. What's his legacy? 500,000 kids a year go through the foster care system. 500,000 kids are registered. 500,000 kids are in foster homes. They're orphaned. They don't have a place to sleep. They don't know where the next meal is going to be. And the system takes them and it takes care of them and it helps them grow, provides them mentors, it provides them resources, scholarships, money, grants, sometimes even cars. It helps us get back on our feet. And that is what's important. It's helping the kids of the future. And look at what he helped started. Well, we'll qualify someone for this award. Well, look at what he's done. It's altruism. It's selflessness. It's not thinking about yourself. It's thinking about others. And that's exactly what he did. It's such a phenomenal thing just to watch something start so localized, starting in New York for the kids, the immigrants, the people that no one really even cared about. And every year, it became bigger. It became more expansive. And so, watching it today, I can appreciate everything that he's done because it's even hard for me sometimes to understand it. I could say that this award is very similar to the Nobel Peace Prize. It's extraordinary effort to a good cause. So, if not altruism, others who have gained or earned the Nobel Peace Prize are Obama. Obama and his relations with other countries, maintaining peace at all costs. You have Mother Teresa, her efforts in foreign countries, helping people, being a philanthropist, being a philosopher, being like that wise individual, much like Charles Loring Brace. She loved the people, and she did whatever she could for them. Martin Luther King, for the people. It's all about the people. What can you do to give back? And Charles Loring Brace saw an initiative, and he took initiative. And this is what we've got. So overall, Charles Loring Brace is a wonderful man. I guess we all know that, right? He started the Children's Aid Society in 1852, and it has had a lasting impact to this day. A lasting impact. You see it everywhere. Sometimes you might not even know your professor, your lawyer, your doctor, your bus driver. There are foster children all around, and they are making an impact. So not only was his impact indelible, not only was it priceless, it's growing. It's a legacy. It's the man behind the organization, the man behind the mask. No one knows who he is, and today I should hope that more people learn to appreciate him. His one act of kindness led to all of this, and it's beautiful. It's perfect. So, I wish he were here. He passed away in 1890 at the age of 64. A young man. So, if he were here, I'd say thank you, Charles. Thank you for everything that you've done. And here's your award. And I would shake his hand. So, thank you all for listening. I hope that you've learned a little bit more about a man that is otherwise unknown. And hopefully, too, it may have inspired you to get involved, to look around and see what can be changed. Look at the world. It's not perfect. It needs every helping hand.